在 UIC 的第19天上完课，然后等会要听，如果你要在这里读 clinical pharmacy 的话，你的入学准备有哪些？刚刚下午学了什么？秒忘。先要模拟，就是老人在分药，他就写说，就是假设你是个老人的话，你的女儿给你带了2大盒药，然后你要把它分装，他们会像这样把它分装成就是早上1盒，晚上1盒，然后1周7天分，然后再分装，然后你要怎么分呢？然后戴那个眼镜就是模拟，就是你看不到，其实就是我们这种大近视把眼镜拔掉的样子就是了。就是你要藏
老花的状态。
这个吗？
这是在干嘛？
可以头戴在老花眼镜。
Okay, over here.
好，这手机。
Take a cup, and pour half, maybe a half a third.
That much?
Okay.
那只是苹果汁吧
And over here.
它是有种
增稠剂，这是什么？增稠剂。
哦，
So
我觉得会先得。
超恶，超恶。
那个糖是什么？
哦，
增稠剂。
so
不，
那个是苹果。
啊，普通的苹果汁。
我是糖浆之类的。
okay. Apple juice tastes good, right? Tastes
I don't think
At least.
so.
It gets sticker.
And so then I add
More?
maybe about 2.5. It's still a little. Okay, here we go. Okay.
看得bien.
Yeah. Okay, so about a third of a cup, 2.5 scoops. Okay. So everyone add it. Okay.
那个要喝。
干的。
增稠，
它有一种
避免呛
你。可以倒一点出来。
是口感不好。
分装中。
学姐请。
哎，还好。喝。
I think it's worse.
苹果泥。
我们想要讲，
直接苹果汁吗？
帮人家刷。
帮 your classmates
直接
tap。
钻牙齿。
帮别人刷牙是吗？
是
模拟
是
模拟帮老人刷牙。
带牙刷走。
带牙刷走。
今天可以免费 get 一支牙刷。
牙刷。
啊！哎，我是不是不能碰到你那颗？
啊，可以看，他可以看。好尴尬，看着他了。好口。这个才是青光眼，就是白内障。啊，青光眼这么可怕？
就眼压。
所以不戴眼镜会变这样吗？
不戴太阳眼镜。
戴眼镜会变这样。
所以要视野变窄。
这也太窄了吧？这一个洞而已。
啊，这个比较夸张。
那怎么样？就是看你这。
戴着然后叫你看。
这里1、2、3。
老人用药就是，反正就是因为他是老人，所以所有事情都很注意，因为他的一些机能都下降，然后他也其实不太方便，所以我们今天就体验了，就是如果视力不好啊，就是手指不灵活啊，然后吞咽有困难的时候，他们其实吃药的时候并没有像我们一般人那么顺利，所以他们会就是光是分药或者是吃药，他们就很有障碍，很有困难，不是很有障碍，很有困难，所以就是要考虑这些点，然后所以就会反思说，那给这些老人新药的时候是有必要的吗？他们真的有必要拿新药吗？还是秒忘 diabetes 对。早上就是 diabetes 所有的药的种类，然后1期、2期分类，还有老人用药跟体验，然后下午就是 cases， 又是一个我今天听得懂那个药，然后糖尿病 diabetes 完全就是药理科，药理期末考的范围。 读书，然后反正就是糖尿病药的分类，分完之后，看完 cases 其实就是他告诉你是第2期，然后第2期之后就给他 metformin， 对，500mg， 然后他又再回诊，你又要看他改善情况如何。结果今天中午竟然吃 pot belly， 我们已经吃过的东西，所以我们选了不同的口味。那个 meatball 跟披萨，好了，反正都是番茄酱。还有冷的沙拉，看起来不错。还有一个超大片的饼干跟 chips。
台湾的泰式的话，我不知道台湾的泰式会有
炸的。都是肉酱。
拿白酱啊。我叫我爸带我去瓦城，有点贵，因为瓦城真的还可是要看店，有些店没有瓦城。看估。那你家瓦城？
它没有那一款完美就是渲染的，所以我还是点了香草。但我其实今天要摄取的是咖啡因啊。我今天可以顺利的撑完我的游川行程吗？我超怕我游到一半就睡着。有一种统一布丁的味道，然后还有某种东西焦掉的味道。微妙，就来开后面这罐粉红色的。草莓。天啊！
I don't know either. Okay, now here's your assignment. Look to the left.
要去搭船。船，这一艘不知道听不听得到。我们是搭这一栋 Trump 楼下的这一家叫 Videla， 然后它的原价就是大人一张票是39块，然后我们拿星期2才有学生票，学生价你拿 UIC 的学生证去一张19块钱半价，像我们一趟车，我们搭它有2种，一个是 River， 另外一个是 River 加 Lake， 我们选的是第2种 ，River 75分钟，然后 Lake River 加 Lake 有90分钟，然后票价是一样的，所以当然就选90分钟啦。那一趟600块台币。
Amazing woman. You'll enjoy just having a good chat with her. So you're on the Lake and River tour. The breeze is coming off of Lake Michigan. So here we go. We're going out to the lake first. After the lake ride, I will give you all an architecture tour. Now, if you're from Germany or anywhere else, there's a world-famous architect named Mies van der Rohe, and that's his building on the right. Now, Mies van der Rohe came to our country in 1930. He is German, but he has a philosophy. Less is more. Simplicity. Every building that Mies van der Rohe builds looks just like that. Now, as you go this way, look on the right side of the boat. Can you see that building with the white undulating patios? That's the tallest building ever designed by a woman. Her name is Jeannie Gang. She's from on the right. What do you want to make that look like? How about the bow of a ship? Yeah. And by the way, that's a triangular building. Everybody has a view. Now, come on. If you live in that building, your son or daughter can go to school right there at the Gym Academy. Guess what tuition is for a kindergartner? 30,000. Sorry, I got one more tour. I'm in a weird mood tonight. I'm sorry, but okay. All right, look on the left. I had a 5th grader on my last tour. He called that black building on the left a fidget spinner building. That cracks me up. These kids amaze me. Okay, there's the south side of Chicago. And by the way, when we get on the lake, the south side of our city is, in fact, the most beautiful side of the city of Chicago. And it should be. All the architecture is there. Now, look on the left. Dodge City, Kansas, at 16.2. Followed. Did you know that in the back? You rascals back there. By the way, Amarillo was 16.2, Dodge City was 16.2, and Wichita was 16.1. I study wind speeds and I study population growth. Why? I have time. I have a lot of time. That's the third star, but here's your question. What did 28 million people come to Chicago to see in 1893? The World's Fair. But what in the World's Fair? The Ferris wheel. The first Ferris account for 20% of the world's fresh water. If I add one lake in Siberia, I'm up to 40%. What's the name of the lake in Siberia? The Siberian lake is not correct, sir.
我现在在等船过去，因为芝加哥这叫什么啊？这条河跟密西根湖有水位差，所以是要等后面的船一起进来，然后关起来之后把水升上来，再放水进来，让船升上来，跟外面的湖一样高的时候就可以出去了。所以现在在等，然后后面大地光什么都看不到。
那个门正在关起来。
And watch that gate open up. And you will see fish, you will see water, and tons of stuff come in the lock.
太慢了，水位差哎。
Okay, so now you're seeing Lake Michigan come into the Chicago lock. Notice how the lock master has only opened it up about 6 inches. That's simply because if you open... So we have 4 pump stations in the lake, and all of those pump stations give us our drinking water. They filter it for like 7 hours. By the way, I can't tell you how many wedding receptions they have in the grand ballroom. It's amazing. Bring your checkbook. I'll tell you what, I bet you that's expensive. Huh? What do you think? Yeah, I like this picture, and I'll tell you, water pump station, I've been out there. They used to be manned. 2 guys were out there 1 week at a time, okay? And now they are all automated. Now look on the left quick. This is not easy. Take a look at that building with the red wall. That's the filtration. That's the filtration plant. That's where they filter our water. But can you see those trees? If you were higher, you could not fit in the cockpit. Okay? So that's the way it was. Now, there's the lake. There's the break wall. That keeps the rough water from eroding the beaches. Dates back to... Like the Sears Tower sold to Willis. Take a look on top of the building. There is an observatory called the 360 in 1960. I drove a 19X to go to college. How much did I get for it? $640. Take your cell phone out as cap because we've got time. Now, here's what I want you to do. Wait till you get just at the point of turning. I need to use the ladies' room. She goes to the ladies' room and runs back to the table and says, hand me my cell phone. You'll want to take a picture. Now, let me ask you a question. Who's the architects for the 2 buildings with the white shades in front of the Hancock? Mies van der Rohe is correct. Now, look to
我们从那个 Navy Pier 那个地方一路穿过 Million Park， 现在已经快到 Museum Campus 这一段了。它叫 Campus 是因为这整区都是 Museum， 然后参阅人区。
然后那边你就可以看到 Shed Aqua， 就是 Shed 水族馆，后面还有的 Film， 然后还有阿德勒天文台，都在那边。
Planetarium. There's Soldier Field. That's home of the Chicago Bears, right there. That's where they play real football. Sorry. They also play soccer there. Okay. 72,000 seats. There's the Shed Aquarium. Let me see how sharp Bangladesh. There are 9 boxes going up in different levels in that building. Okay? And before the building was built, he was in a meeting and he was asked. Here we go. We're going into the lock. That boat behind you is coming in, and all the recreational boats are coming in. I really am. Let's get started with something very simple. What's the population of Chicago? 2.7 is correct. Oh, you rascal! What's your application?
有没有认真听他讲
All
解？
right, here we
因
go.
为这些是小学5年级就
The
拿出
fifth
来的知
graders
识。
miss the next 2.
我们要下去了。
Okay, we are then going to finish up with architecture. So I'll do an
要
architecture.
下去了！
thing.
哇！
Yeah.
应该是滑下去吧？没有，它有飞。你再
I
回来
like
了
where。you're headed.
你 pack。
Not 1, not 3.
今天的
A 10-pack is correct.
哇。
Yeah. A 10-pack of juicy fruit Whitney's Gone is the first
case.
item ever checked in using a barcode. Yeah, she said spearmint.
这是今天的 case， 然后他我们猜答案，结果楼下一直在跟我们讲
When
答
I
案。
asked the question, she stood up.
笑
She said, Jack, Wrigley's elevator to get you from the bottom floor to the rooftop patio. This penthouse sold for $9 million. When that building was built in 2002, one parking spot cost $69,000. I can guarantee you all one thing. The population of tour guides in that building is fairly low. Now look straight up. What was the architect trying to make the roof look like? His mother was from Africa, he was a trapper, and he made a fortune fur trading. Okay? Now come over here. I studied, and he decided to live on the counterway to the bridge. He built himself an apartment made out of wood. He lived underneath that bridge for 3 years undetected. When they finally found Mr. Dorsey, they looked at his apartment. What did they find? A Game Boy, a microwave, a refrigerator, a huge heater, and an 18-inch television. Using extension cords, he spliced into the bridge house electricity, and he lived right there for 3 years. When the bridge opens up like this, Michigan Avenue, just beautiful. All right, you got a camera? Point it straight up. You can only get this picture on the boat. That is the Trump International Hotel and Tower. The building was built in 2009. This is what you pay for. You get to absorb this beautiful city. Let me see how sharp this group is. Look on the right side, the black building. What's the architect's name? He's from Germany. Mies van der Rohe is correct. What's his philosophy? Less is more, simplicity. You're learning already. All right, if you have a camera, get it ready and point it straight up on the right and take a picture of the most photographed building in the city of Chicago. We call it the Corn Cobs. That is Marina Towers, 1965 to 1967. Take a look at the building. What's the architect's name? Bertrand Goldberg. What's his philosophy? There are no right angles in nature. The largest concrete office structure. The Pentagon is correct, sir. Well done. And the right was empty till 1945 because of the Great Depression. Guess who bought it? The Kennedys. What did they pay for it? $13 million. What did they sell it for? $575 million. Yeah, I know. The Kennedys also own this piece of land. Uh-oh. What are they doing? Cleaner and cooler than what went in The building, by the way, is done by Picard. As you look on the right side, does anybody on this vessel remember the department store? Look at the bottom of the building, parking. Look at the laundry. Now bring your eyes straight up. Those are all condominiums. If you don't mind looking at me for a second, if you live in that building, all of your rooms are the shape of a piece of pie. Every single one of them, okay? And that is Marina Tower. Does anybody on the vessel remember the actor Steve McQueen? His last film, remember The Hunter, was filmed in that building. How many bridges in Chicago? 37 is correct. And how tall do you have? Look behind it. I'm not making fun of that. I would never make fun of someone's misfortune. They lost their view. I know, I love that thing. Right. This is the Boeing World Headquarters, built in 1990. The railroad comes into our city underneath the skyscraper. So the 36 stories on the right have caissons, but guess what? The 13 stories on the left are hung off a truss system so that the rail can go underneath the building.
这就是威利斯塔哦，最高的。然后这上面有那个4个玻璃窗，就是拍照的那4个玻璃窗，超酷。那是在从上面看不到。
You weren't listening. It's okay. Dr. Fosler. I didn't see anybody. Yeah. Don't let them throw anything at you. Look at the tiny tap. There's Ricardo Goldfield's building. And this black building on your right has bars on the windows. Does anybody know what those bars do? A Perrier bottle. And that's the color he wanted for that building. By the way, $110 million has been invested.